welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to do kind of an update video because I haven't had a video, I guess, in about a week or so. And so I just wanted to do a little bit of an update. I had a back injury and I couldn't really do much of anything. So now that that's kind of over now, I've been kind of working on the Skyline. And I do have a little bit of footage of putting the Haltech computer in. Had to repin some stuff and
everybody doing that shit, man. I saw some kids do it, mama. Hey, mama.
and get it hooked up, and I was actually able to go ahead and download a tune into it. And so I got that going. Of course, there's still more to do. I've still got to run the wires for the E85 sensor and the boost controller and the wideband oxygen sensor, you know, so I still got that stuff to do. I took the intake back off because I had to do some more work on the intake. It wasn't like installed, it was kind of mocked up again. And so what I've been working on, make sure we got some light. I was actually able to do some research and eliminated some stuff that we didn't need, like the factory map sensor. You know, nothing's labeled on this car, so I had to do a bunch of research and try to find out what stuff was. So the factory map sensor I was able to delete, so I don't need that vacuum on. There was another vacuum sensor over here that was actually for the boost controller. That's those wires up there, so I'm going to be able to pull those out. You know, just kind of clean the engine bay up a little bit. This is the original boost control solenoid. That's all coming out, that whole bracket. And I've just kind of been mocking some stuff up and trying to really, you know, figure out how I'm going to run everything. And it's really hard to film this kind of stuff because, you know, when you're trying to figure stuff out, you know, it's just a lot of going back and forth and trying stuff and taking stuff off and trying stuff again. And, you know, so it's just hard to film that. So I didn't know how to do what I was going to do on camera, so I figured I would just kind of show you guys where I've gotten to. At some point here shortly, you know, we'll get to a point where there's a lot of progress and we can start doing cool stuff like first startups, and, you know, we're going to take it back to the dyno and all that good stuff. So, but as usual, I'm still waiting on parts, a lot of parts for this car. And you know, this it's a fake panda. It's all a bunch of crap. You can't get any parts, you can't do anything, everything's closed. All the stuff that I wanted to do this year, you know, drag racing videos and you know, going out and doing actual stuff with the cars, you know, I haven't been able to do any of that kind of stuff. So that stuff's really just put a damper on my YouTube channel, at least. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these builds, because that's all we've been able to do is just work. You know, I was really hoping to be able to take these things out and have some fun with them. So you know, it just seems like this is never going to end. So obviously until after November, nothing's going to even get close to back to normal, apparently. I thought at least during the summer, you know, things would settle down and we'd be able to do some stuff and whatever, but, you know, tracks around here aren't open, there's nothing to do, and I'm not really very interested in street racing because, you know, I have a family and I don't like, you know, dealing with legal stuff like, you know, getting arrested or going to jail or getting tickets or any of that kind of stuff because I'm an adult. So, you know, it just puts a real damper on like having any kind of fun. So, but anyway, enough rambling. I just wanted to show you guys some of the progress I've made, and I know, actually, considering how everything looked in the last video, this doesn't look like progress, but this is actually a lot has been done. So even though it looks like a mess, I'm actually really pretty close to, you know, being able to really wrap some stuff up. Because at this point now, when I put the intake manifold back in, like, it'll be done. Like, I can tighten it down and everything will be good there. Now I got to work on this wiring harness. I'm going to strip all this stuff off, rewrap this harness. This was made to conform to the stock manifold, and so I got to redo that. These wires I got to lengthen about, you know, 10 or 12 inches. There's some other wires I've got to lengthen and work on, and, you know, once I get that done, I can bolt the intake on and actually be done with it. So all these vacuum lines are where they're gonna hook to the intake. This is the map sensor on the ECU. This is the boost reference fuel pressure regulator. This is going to the blow-off valve down here underneath the fender, you know. So, oh, there's a fourth one somewhere. The boost gauge inside the car. They're all going to hook up in that location. So I'll go ahead and show you that too. So this is where I'm hooking all the lines up. So you just see there's I'll hook the blow-off valve and the you know, probably the fuel pressure regulator in right there, and then, you know, the other two lines. This is for the vacuum booster. So I got the idle air control valve worked out. Hopefully this will work. As far as I can tell from my research, I think it will with this Haltech. So basically what I did is I've got you know, one line capped off. I've got fresh air coming in with a filter, and so that way it can pull in idle air, and I think that's gonna work. So I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. So, but anyway, like I said, once I get to the point of bolting that thing down, at this point it's gonna be ready to go. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys some kind of update since I haven't had a video in a while. So I appreciate you guys being patient, and you know, we'll eventually be able to do something fun, something cool. So anyway, appreciate you guys being here and watching and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.